it's Sachi here, and I am trying to make a budget planner. Um, the reason why I'm making my own budget planner is because the other ones, like the ones that you pay on Amazon that are like 14 and above, they're great, but I just think they're a little bit too complicated. I'm not saying that just because like, oh, I'm the best budgeter ever or whatnot, but just I for my brain, I don't think they quite work. And maybe that's very pretentious for me to say, but I think they're a little bit too much for me. So right now, and also too, it's been a while since I've done any drawing or whatnot. My goal for today is to do the budget planner, and then I'm also going to work on um my entire house that needs to be cleaned. And then if I have time, which I should, I'm gonna actually do some painting because the primary goal for this YouTube channel was my painting, and then I kind of got wrapped up with the cash budgeting, and then I'm just like, you know what? Let's just make this into anything I want channel. And that's kind of how my life works, to be honest. So anyway, yeah, I'm okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start graphing. This is not the right notebook. I am 100% not using the right notebook. This is my planner because, as you can see, um, yeah, I needed to mark down what I did yesterday, and today I didn't really do much, so it worked out. It worked out. I picked up my uniforms. I still haven't folded clothes. I'm gonna put. Sorry, my handwriting is not the best. I got my car checked because my car actually fixed itself. And then the meals, I had I only had 2 meals yesterday, which is actually pretty bad for me. Um Protein spaghetti, because my specialized diet is high protein, mostly because on normal day I work out a lot. And then today I had um eggs plus rice. I eat a lot of the same things because one, I'm just one person. Two, I had eat out. Okay. Okay, so I didn't fold clothes. Fold clothes is the number one thing. And then after that, we'll go on. As you can see, I changed the way that I did the planner simply because I think um, the smaller ones, the smaller lines actually look more aesthetic. Uh, while we're talking about the planner, I'm going to show you what I'm working on. Obviously, I am working on my habits, so books. I'm reading a book right now. I've read yesterday, today, and I'll read tomorrow as well, but I can't mark that because wait, today's Tuesday. Um I can't mark that because I haven't done it. Crafting, I am starting a baby blanket project for a person that goes to my church. He and his wife, I wouldn't say they're close to me, but they've always been so nice and they're always so happy that I'm like so happy that they had their first kid. And unfortunately, because I was so sick and I life got to me, I wasn't able to work on their baby presents. So I'm crocheting them a blanket. I'm actually more of a knitter than a crocheter, but crochet takes about 1/3 of the time that knitting does. So given the fact that the baby's already here, I kind of have to rush this. I'm also doing another one for a friend too, but the priority was the people I promised it to. And then this last one, I quite don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. Um, it's probably going to be something, maybe even like uploading videos because I have been terrible about it. And workouts Tuesday, it was miel plus gym plus app. actually, no, the workouts will be annotated there. And then as you can see, my finances on the 3rd of January, which is a Friday, which is again my 52-week saving challenge, also known as Fridays. I'm going to go through my cash wallet and see how much money I have in each of these sections. 52 Fridays is already marked because I know I'm going to put $5 in. 100 envelope challenge, I have 400. The the bank balance and cash stuffed, I should have, if I'm doing this right, I should have 450, give or take, on the 3rd of January for that. Bank balance, I checked. I'm actually going to leave that blank because I don't think you guys need to know about that. No offense. But otherwise, the cash stuff and then the 5,000 box, which is probably still going to stay at 44 for a while, but who knows? And then I also forgot my coin jar. So before I started this channel, I had a coin jar of $61, and I ended up having to cash it because of my previous bank that screwed me over. And I overdrew my current bank account, so I had to take that money out. So yeah. And then grocery, I again high protein, so yogurt. I drink Fairlife, a lactose free milk that's extremely high in protein. I always have at least 36 eggs in my fridge. I am running low on toothpaste, deodorant, and what's interesting about this grocery list is that deodorant. Well, I actually already have my grocery list planned. It's already in the app. I just have to click OK, and then they'll present it to me within the next maybe 6 hours. Once I hit OK, I'm just personally waiting until it's more like Sunday to be sure what I have in my pantry, because when I make my grocery list, I actually go through what's in my fridge, what's in my pantry, but I need to be better about what's in my freezer because my mom, she's Asian. Her love language is feeding me. And unfortunately, she lived with me for a little while, and that's why I gained quite a bit of weight. So anyway, we're gonna go. So this one will be color coded later, but for now we'll do that. Okay. Anyway, back to the real reason why I'm here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I actually got the graphing paper for this one just because I think it's easier for me to work with. But that's just me. So I'm gonna do this as the title. And then I think so long as the weeks are conjoined with each other, like say for example, January has 4 weeks. I'm gonna keep it to the same color scheme as I did in the planner, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna raise this out to, okay. So this is 7. I'm gonna leave these 2 blank. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So we're gonna do, I kinda, very selfishly, I kinda wish that these lined up a little bit more, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay, so this is going to be my cash stuffing balance. It's going to be, I'm just going to take it about half the page. Well, this isn't half the page, but anyway. There, I think. Okay, yeah. Okay, so then what I'll do is, this will be, we'll leave one box open for that. And then same here. And then, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the expenses here. So in the income box, I probably should have made this smaller in retrospect, but this, I'm here to learn. Okay. So I'm going to do the cash expenses here, which I already track on a calendar I use Easy Budget, which tells me how much money I'm supposed to have every day of the week based on my budget, to include my cash stuffing. But it's always good to have an extra set of eyes so that I can be more accountable over my finances, because I know myself well enough to know that I will have a little bit too much fun on Amazon. Yeah, cause yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But anyway, we'll just do the expenses here, and then and I haven't um I've been so busy with work recently. So my current job actually is like five people's jobs right now. A bunch of people just left my workplace, and um unfortunately, well, it's both fortunate and unfortunate. They so some people, some personalities are never meant to get along. And unfortunately, the people I worked with, that was the case. And I felt kind of bad sometimes, because I'm like, you guys could be great people. It's just unfortunately personality conflicts are a thing. And so I was both sad and frustrated when they both left, because one, I was happy because it was a little bit more positive than before, but sad because I have to do all the work that they were doing now. And I mean, I'm not doing all of it. I have my supervisor, but he and I are both collectively doing a ton of work for the organization, and we just like, it's just a lot on two people. We're not sure when we're supposed to get the, I'm not even sure what this box is for, but hey, actually I know. And I'll explain it more on the 3rd when I go through this. I've also I've also done my budget, of which I have figured out that I can start making envelopes already. Well, not already. I would like to start doing envelopes by the end of this month. I'm already designing them, for myself at least, and for the few subscribers of whom are that I helped recently that have joined my channel. I promised them that I give them 6 each. And so I'm already designing what I want to do. I'll probably talk about it in a different video, but for now, trying to think of what I'm going to do. I'm also going to add one, maybe a partial savings challenge, just to see like if it works. And then the last thing that I might add is placeholders. I'm personally not using placeholders right now, just because everything is being focused onto debt. But later in the future I will, but the least I can do is get them set up for what they need. In any case, okay, so now we are going to go through, and so I have a fancy box for all my markers. Because I am very lazy, that box is currently this pen container. Again, my goal for this my goal for this new year is I'm going to clean the house. So that includes organizing my desk space, because there's a reason why I'm not showing you guys what the desk looks like, because it scares me too. Um so anyway, I totally missed one. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I think next time I buy a planner, I'm going to do the graph paper, because I am so much happier right now. I wish I could tell you how much happier I am about this, because even though I always talk about how much chaos I am and just like how much I don't really follow rules, I am actually very, very organized. As much of a hoarder as I am, it's like, it's weird. It throws my dad off, who is extremely organized. Because I will, everything looks messy, but it's organized in a way that you can find everything. It's, I would show you, but it's too personal for me. Um yeah, it's like it's the weirdest thing, and it throws everybody off. So okay, I think what I'm gonna do is okay, and then this one should be the total line. I'm gonna make this a little bit longer because that's supposed to be the total. Okay, and then we'll go down here and work on the debts. 9. Okay. Eventually, when I get more comfortable, and mostly when I get a laptop, because I edit these on my phone, and the biggest problem I'm running into is one, you have to pay for every phone app to edit. Two, my phone space when I make these videos disappears. And it's kind of infuriating because I'm like, I'm just making these videos and editing them, but then when I edit them, I have to make more I have to find more space and then so on and so forth. It's just yeah. But again, I'll go through this a little bit more on Friday when I do this. When I go through my weekly finances and the Friday challenge. Because I calculated that challenge, the 52 weeks. That's supposed to be combined with the 52 weeks on the Friday. I think Friday was supposed to be $841 in total. And then 52 weeks is supposed to be, well, my version is 1,432. I'm combining them, so obviously I'll end up with over 2,000 by the end of next year. And even though I just started this channel and started really getting aggressive with cash stuffing, I'm pretty proud of myself, to be completely honest, because I've been in kind of a slump this entire year, and I feel like I'm getting out of it. Okay, so EX on a bike. Okay, I did that one wrong. Okay. I wasn't thinking, but you know what? This is a handmade planner. Mistakes are made, or to be made, and then yeah, yeah. I don't even know what I draw tomorrow if I decided to draw, um, but I really want to. I've had a few ideas, and I think I might start sketching out some of my planner designs. Well, not my planner designs, but my cash stuffing designs. And here, I'm actually probably just going to make these. Okay. Because I'm probably going to treat this the same way as I treat the other one, where I'm just going to do silver for the text, well, the main text, and then we'll go from there. And this one is okay. Oh shoot. Okay, too far. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Again, planners are made to be. Okay, so last one, and then we'll start decorating the titles, and then I'll start putting in what I need. Even though this gray really doesn't show because of the pencil, it's still I'm still going to do it. Yeah, I should have done the pencil a little bit lighter or erased, but I decided not to at the last minute. It is what it is. At least the pencil matches the theme, kind of, or the color scheme that I used in the last one. But here we are. Okay, ready? Ready? Okay. So that's done. Now let me go get the. This is okay. Dot. I also like graphing paper a lot because I think my handwriting is much better with it because there's I can base it on all the lines. I'll recenter that better next time. So income, cash, and then this would be fixed, and this would be expenses. Again, I wish this silver was a little bit smaller, but so let's do income. Paycheck will remain blank because there's a few things I want to remain private. One of them is my total paycheck. Cash would be groceries, eating out, spending, gas, church, and total. And obviously this will increase or decrease um as I start figuring stuff out, but this is number one paycheck, fixed. I have my rent, which I'm going to leave blank because no one needs to know that. But that's on the first. And then on the first as well is my first car insurance. And then first is also gyms. And that's plural. I try to work out quite a bit. Gyms on the fourth is no, actually second is phone bill. Fourth is another gym, but I'm gonna lump it into that one. And then there's a bunch of stuff that it's subscriptions. Subscriptions come out on the 8th. And then utilities 8th. On the 10th something comes out as well. No, that's paused right now. And then what's it called? Debts. Debts come out on the 14th. And then whatever else I remember, but total. Then I'll actually put little boxes on the side to show that I paid it. And then expenses. I did a grocery haul, and that was with the mochi that I picked up and my actual grocery haul, which was a little bit larger than normal because I am feeding my Greek church on this Sunday, and it's a strict fast Sunday, so I had to get special ingredients. My groceries were like, I would say 25% more. It's 12 plus. Let me double check. I got a new calculator. Okay. Okay, so it's 12 plus, I think it was 55. Usually my groceries are about 45. So I'm going to say it was about 67. I'm going to verify that later. Eating out. I've been very bad recently. I mean, obviously I'm going to double check this, but I love ice cream. Ice cream is the best thing on the planet in my opinion. I'm not supposed to have it, but I do. And that doesn't seem okay. Well, I'm just going to put that there because again, spending, I printed out a photo of someone. I printed out two photos of someone, and then I decided to get frames for that person. And I'm gonna put those photos in particular locations. Frames are expensive. I think I actually spent more on the frames than I did on something else. I was like, because I only have $8 left, so 32. So I'm gonna, oh shoot, it would be 80, 32. That one I know is 32 gas. I haven't spent yet. And then church, I spent 5 on Sunday. I'm about to spend another 5 tomorrow, and then there's another 5 next Sunday. So I'm already going to tentatively put 15, and then the total will be down here. And then thoughts. So I'm going to leave thoughts as what can I do better this week? What did I overspend on? And do I need to cut anything out? Because right now, if my budget is completely correct, and I can't check it right now because I'm using my phone to record, I am actually sitting a lot better than I usually am. But we will find out because yeah, otherwise I'm gonna probably do this weekly along with the actual cash stuffing thing. Just because this is good for me to know where I'm overdoing it with spending. I'm gonna write down spending right now. I also didn't include the extra money that I put in for my uniforms because that was a necessity. Okay, so but okay, so and then obviously, oh my god, that was an ugly. Okay, obviously I'm going to redo this on Friday when I can check off most of this, and then we'll see where we go from here. But for now, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I could also do thoughts if I paid the 14th because the reason why I'm only going to week 1 and 2 will only be my first 2 weeks, and then week 3 and 4 will obviously be the last 2 weeks. And so I'm only going up to 15 here, but regardless, like I really I should have made this into like my debt tracker or whatnot, but I already have a debt tracker in Excel. I can probably just say where my debts are right now, like debt 1, debt 2, debt 3, and then we'll go. In fact, I think I'll do that. But so yeah, and then once I figure out those numbers, actually I can tell you right now. I know what debt 1 is. I think it's 640 or 6,040, and I already paid 200 off that. So this one is the one I'm going to tackle first. That's why it's number one. The other two, I don't know how much they are off the top of my head, and then I'll put down how much I paid that month. Debt 3 will not be paid this month. I have a bit of an extension just because of my situation with my former bank. So I know that debt 3 is not going to be paid in December, but I'm going to restart paying it in January. Regardless, yeah. So sorry that took so long to get to. I got excited about my former planner. Anyway, yeah. So also, how do you like the mic? I used it for the baking video, and I actually kind of like it because I turn my head away from the camera a lot, and I also got a new light stand. And I personally, even though you can see all the dirt on the table, I personally really like this light stand. It so this room doesn't have any lights, so I had to put a lamp in, and the lamp is just not strong enough to handle the hand handle my paintings and drawings. I feel like I can actually look at some of my other drawings. Like I did this one over the summer, and I can one see the imperfections and two see what I can work on. So I really like it, and I'm really excited to try it out tomorrow after church. Before I clean the house, because if I do it after I clean the house, I'll never do it. So yeah. And I also have to clean this table, but that's yeah. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate it a lot. I know that nothing seems to make sense on my channel right now. Completely aware. I'm still working and learning, and honestly, the more you deal with me, the more it's going to make sense that all of this is somehow tied, even the baking. So yeah. In fact, I think I'm gonna make my first savings challenge a baking challenge. Like add the ingredients and then like, huh. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you so much for staying with me, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.